on key security-related decisions, questioning why Parliament was not alerted on recent actions when similar matters such as the purchase of helicopters were previously tabled for scrutiny.
Speaking at a press conference, the Member of Parliament for Asin South, Reverend John Intim-Fojo, said the lack of transparency undermines Parliament's oversight role and raises concerns about the integrity of the decisions being taken by the executive, stressing that when the issue of buying helicopters came up, it was tabled before Parliament, questioning why the government could not alert the House to know the integrity of the decision.
The procedures that should have been followed and the due process of consulting this august house, this Parliament House, in such decisions for us to be able to interrogate, to ensure transparency in the modalities, the framework, even the various costs that the state will incur, how long all these decisions taken will persist. These questions Ghanaians could not get opportunity to ask because they disregarded the Parliament as an institution. We are here and very much concerned because this is not a one-party state. They cannot run this government as a one-party state. We have the executive, we have Parliament, and Parliament as an institution with all the relevant committees that are involved need to be carried along. Recently, when they sought to buy helicopters, they had to consult Parliament. So how come when you want to deploy troops to Benin, you do not consult Parliament?
He also stressed that the government should not abuse its powers in matters that do not matter, while critical issues like Galamsey, the Boko conflict, and other security concerns demand the urgent attention of our security forces.
They ought to come consult Parliament for Parliament to ask all the questions and provide input before these decisions are taken. These are very important decisions, and the executive is consistently taking Parliament for granted in these matters. We also saw on the streets of Accra troops that have been deployed from all over the security agencies, from military, police, fire service, and all the agencies, immigration, showing force. When we ask the purpose, so they are showing force. What force ostensibly do they want to show on the street of Accra? Is Accra part of the flashpoint? The Binyiri conflict that displaced 48,000 and pushed 23,000 into refugee status, 10,000 seeking refugee in Burkina Faso and 13,000 seeking refugee status in Ivory Coast. That is the flashpoint. If you want to show force and if you want to massacre your armored vehicles and your personnel and your armory, your weapons, Accra is not the street where you marshal this show of force. It was misplaced, it was inappropriate, and they carried this out.
The minority has therefore charged the Ministers for Interior, Defence and Foreign Affairs to appear before Parliament to explain the rationale behind what it describes as a misplaced decision.
Let's look at issues now concerning fire, and the Ghana National Fire Service has announced that it will, from Thursday, December 18, 2025, begin a nationwide vehicle fire extinguisher compliance exercise to ensure that all vehicles on the road are equipped with functional and easily accessible fire extinguishers. The exercise, according to the fire service, will be spearheaded by the GNFS Fire Safety Compliance Task Force, together with the National Road Safety Authority and the Motor Traffic and Transport Department of the Ghana Police Service. In a statement, the GNFS noted that the compliance operation is aimed at enforcing the requirement for drivers and vehicles owners to carry at least one GNFS certified and embossed portable fire extinguisher in their vehicle. As part of the exercise, the task force will conduct an on-the-spot fire checks on vehicles, issue GNFS certification tags for effective fire extinguishers, and provide technical advice on the proper fire extinguisher use in line with the Ghana National Fire Service Act 1997, Act 537. And away from that story, lawyer, lecturer at UPSA School of Law and member for NPP communication team Ishaq Mohammed has questioned Boku mediation reports presented by Otunfuo to President, asking how a mediation can declare one-side winner. Ishaq doubts that the current NDC government can end the Boku conflict, while MP for Sagnarigu Ahmed Atta expressed optimism in efforts to end the conflict.
I have always hoped and prayed that the Ashanti report or end of mediation will bring an end to this protracted conflict. As the President rightly said, the place have suffered so much for lack of development. Public service workers, civil servants, they're all leaving. In fact, I heard the hospital that used to be famous, that people were moving from the then northern region to Boku Hospital, is largely abandoned. The road that connects Bolga to Boku is blocked. So people over there are suffering. It's for this reason that I welcome President Mahama statement that there's going to be 1 billion cedis investment to re-engineer the economy. I think it is something to be welcomed. This doesn't look like mediation to me at all. Perhaps maybe it's a traditional mediation of which I probably not averse with such a procedure. But this doesn't look like a mediation. It seemed to look like a judgment. And as you can see, Kwasi Pratt said yesterday, what we heard, there was nothing really new about it. What we heard wasn't new. Because with mediation, you listen to both sides and perhaps encourage both sides to make painful sacrifices.
Okay.
This seems to have declared Kusasi as winners, and that the Manfresi should surrender. So how can you come up with an outcome of mediation when you say one side is a winner and the other side should surrender? I mean, that is how I can simply summarize it. I believe I am very objective when you look at this conflict. If we do not come up with novel ideas, I don't believe that we are able to resolve it now. We might have to give it to our children and grandchildren, which would be very, very unfortunate. We need to understand that conflict, war will not resolve this problem. It's by talking to each other is how we can resolve it. And we have to use our power of reason to be very, very creative.
These entrenched positions, as assumed by Nayiri and the Kusasi, will not even help in any mediation process because you are not ready to make concessions. Moro, let's acknowledge the fact that whoever tells you that there was no terms of reference as given to Otunfuo and the interested parties, it's not true. We are not being honest to ourselves. The mediation process came with the terms of reference to promote, one, peace. Two, was to ensure that we get the true ruler, the right ruler of the people of Boku. Now, as to whether your opinions that you express at the mediation process will be accepted, will be justified by facts and evidence. So it is not the case that whatever pleadings you make or evidence you give necessarily have to be the outcome of the mediation. And Otunfuo did not impose any outcome. That is why the government had to issue a statement acknowledging and accepting all the recommendations and findings of the committee. That now legitimizes it as a government position. As to whether NDC can solve it or not, I believe that there is some level of finality to the matter.
And in other important stories, Ghana, in the spirit of Pan-African solidarity, is sending troops from our 48th Engineers Regiment to help Jamaica in its rebuilding efforts after devastating Hurricane Melissa. There is more in this report.
On the back of the deadly Hurricane Melissa that struck some parts of the Caribbean a few months ago, particularly Jamaica, which was heavily affected by this particular Hurricane Melissa, where about 40 Jamaicans have died and several infrastructure in that part of the country has been destroyed. The President, John Dramani Mahama, this morning led the government of Ghana and the people of Ghana to send off the Engineer Regiment of the Ghana Armed Forces to Jamaica to help in the reconstruction process going on in the country.
Today's mission reinforces Ghana's commitment to humanitarian response, disaster recovery and reconstruction, and South-South cooperation, Pan-African and Afro-Caribbean solidarity. I commend the Ghana Armed Forces for their professionalism, for their discipline, and their readiness to serve not only at home, but anywhere in the world duty calls. To executing the mission was the ability to airlift the troops to Jamaica for this mission. The United States of America stepped forward and offered to provide us the airlift capacity to be able to move the troops. And so today we have this C-17 aircraft that is going to lift the troops from Accra to Kingston with their supplies to provide the support and succor for the people of Jamaica.
On his part, the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, reiterated Ghana's commitment to be of help when needed as part of the country's foreign policy.
His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama believes that our foreign policy should be defined by not how much we can take from others, but by how much we share with others. This is the fifth humanitarian gesture in the short period of his second reincarnation as President of the Republic of Ghana.
The Chargé d'Affaires at the U.S. Embassy here in Ghana, His Excellency Rolf Olsen, also spoke at the ceremony.
As the Foreign Minister noted, in the wake of Hurricane Melissa's devastating impact on Jamaica, the government of Ghana stepped forward with a generous offer of assistance for their fellow Commonwealth member across the Atlantic, demonstrating not only compassion but leadership. Reflecting the very close U.S.-Ghana bilateral relationship, Ghana asked and the United States answered.
The President, together with the dignitaries here at the ceremony, inspected the plane and the cargo leaving the shores of Ghana to Jamaica and wished them well on this particular trip. Reporting for Metro TV, Desmond Okrekudansu, Jubilee Lounge, Accra.
And away from Jamaica and still on solidarity, African leaders and policy experts have renewed calls for a deeper continental integration at the African Summit, emphasizing that unity remains critical to Africa's development. The discussions focus largely on strengthening cooperation across the African continent through the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfTA.
Africa's fragmentation is no longer merely a developmental challenge. It is a serious vulnerability. Africa must therefore transform itself from being passive observers to an active shaper of global outcomes. This requires united African voice, coordinated diplomacy, and collective economic action. As widely asserted by many, integration enhances resilience, disunity magnifies vulnerability. It is in this regard that we align with those who believe that the Africa Continental Free Trade Area represents one of the most ambitious economic integration projects in modern history.
Integration strengthens Africa's resilience, while division increases vulnerability. He briefly described the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfTA, as a key tool for economic transformation on the continent.
It must, however, be stressed that the success of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area will depend on our collective resolve to dismantle non-tariff barriers, harmonize regulatory regimes, invest in trade-related infrastructure, and support small and medium-sized enterprises to compete effectively across borders.
Summit Chair and founder of the Center for Strategic African Development, Honorable Mr. Alan Chermanten, said Africa's integration must be deliberate and intentional, urging leaders to turn commitment into concrete action.
From the founding fathers of the Organization of African Unity, OAU, through to successive leaders of the African Union, AU, the clarion call has always been Africa must unite.
Former President of Sierra Leone, Mr. Ernest Bai Koroma, speaking in Ghana, the birthplace of Pan-Africanism, challenged African leaders to move beyond rhetoric and take difficult decisions to achieve true continental unity.
Embrace our shared sovereignty particularly in critical areas as continental energy grid, a single African air transport market, a seamless digital commons, a coordinated approach to health, security, and climate change. We must build on the existing clusters of integration like the ECOWAS, SADC, and EAC. Let them become the true building blocks and pillars of our continental union.
The municipal chief executive for Ho Central, Stephen Adom, has welcomed a new housing project in Ho by Tema Development Corporation. According to him, the influx of businesses and tertiary institutions into the municipality has created a significant housing deficit, making such housing development timely and necessary.
The landmark project, dubbed Ho Oxygen City, when completed, will comprise full-service plots, modern apartments, elegant executive housing, and a world-class golf course designed to promote luxury, business growth, and sustainable living. In an interview, the Ho General Municipal Chief Executive, Stephen Adom, described the project as welcome news, noting it will help reduce housing deficits in the municipality.
We have a lot of housing deficits because when the former president, John Basantamils, brought on board the University of Health and Allied Sciences, we never envisaged that there was going to be a housing deficit. So they couldn't prepare for a lot of things. So it got to a point people have to be renting their kitchens and all these things for people from UHAS. But now I think that with the coming of TDC, most of these things will be sorted out because they are going to give us a lot of residential accommodation.
Meanwhile, the Chief Executive Officer of Adonai Estates Company, Reverend Bright Adonai, said the project will help open up municipality, create jobs, and reduce high cost of rent in Ho.
President John Dramani Mahama went around doing thank you tour, and he came to Ho. And one thing he mentioned that is always on my mind is that development must come towards the whole airport. And then we started our project, the Airport Gulf City. And today, we are sharing boundary with the TDC project. I am glad because this is going to open up the place. I'm sure that facilities are going to get here very soon in terms of water, electricity, even though we have the high tension passing here. But then I believe with this TDC project, things are going to be very fast. So I'm very, very, very happy because this place is going to open up and become the city that we want it to be.
Let's turn our attention now to junior high students, and the junior high school students in the Greater Accra region have battled it out in a science, technology, engineering and mathematics competition where they showcase projects that solve real-life situations using the Adriano STEM kit at the maiden competition organized by the Experimental Ghana LBG with funding from Siemens Stiftung. Parents were urged to encourage their brilliant children to choose STEM education.
Experimental Ghana LBG, with support from Siemens Stiftung, has trained STEM teachers in junior high schools in using Arduino kits to formulate technologies that help in achieving everyday real-life tasks. Speaking at the maiden competition for the 11 districts trained so far, former director of the Science Resource Unit of the Ghana Education Service stressed on the benefits of the Arduino training.
For teachers, switching from teacher-centered instruction to project-based and maker-centered pedagogies is a big change. This way of teaching helps students understand concepts on a deeper level and teach them skills that can be used in other areas, which is more important for economic that are driven by innovation.
National Coordinator for Experimental Ghana LBG, Ivy Boatima Danso, shared how far this training has traveled, culminating into this competition.
We gave them the training to be able to identify challenges surrounding their home, surrounding their school, surrounding their communities and Ghana as a whole, so that they will be able to come up with some solutions. And so today we've had several projects, meaning that the students are actually putting into practice what they were trained, what the teachers trained them on. And it has really encouraged us to kind of do more.
It is the hope that this competition will become an annual affair. She called on individuals and organizations to develop interest in STEM education to encourage students to be innovative. The winning JHS from Kung Bawaleshi developed a heavy-duty tracker to be used in the country's Galamsey fight.
So apart from the vibration sensor for Galamsey, we also produce photo resistor in the project, which will be able to help determine deforestation activities in various forest reserves. So the project is planted and able to determine whether shade of plant is above it. So immediately people are into the forest to cut down trees. That's deforestation. The project is able to sense it and able to send or trigger signals to the control room, that's security personnel, to be able to attend to the areas of activities.
The Arduino kit is made up of boards, LEDs, USB, capacitors, sensors, diodes, among others. The best 3 play schools from the district in the competition took away various prizes.
And that's it for news. That's it for Newsbeat on Good Afternoon Ghana.
So I am watching you and I'm watching the news, and it's very normal that you are confused. I don't know whether you are confused or because I've been monitoring the news from the afternoon, and you see we got a bit distracted by the Attorney General's press conference. Initially, I thought that he was going to be talking about Ken Ofori-Atta, and so we quickly ran to the Jubilee House to pick the Attorney General on his space or what he's been doing so far. But we heard lots about the extradition and the questions that came up on the request on those people who were coming, who we have asked the U.S. government to also extradite to Ghana. So let me say thank you for the news for the afternoon, and on Newsnight we'll see you.
Thank you very much, Kwesi.
Right, so I'll take over right from there. Thank you very much for doing the watching. This is still Good Afternoon Ghana right here with Kwesi Kwetia. Just gone by is the news, and then myself, I am here, Kwesi Efriye, coming up with Business Edge right here on Good Afternoon Ghana. We are coming your way live from our studios here at Rage in Accra. Remember that we are on DSTV channel 277. We are live from our studios here in Accra. We are live on your screens wherever you are. Let me do this quick one. Kwesi has been thinking about it, and that's how come he forgot that today is even Thursday and afternoon. Saturday, this coming Saturday, 20th. Please mark your calendar. Take particular notice. Saturday, 20th, 9 a.m. I'm calling on you to join us right here on the premises of Ignite Media and to enjoy free jollof. There is going to be a competition, and that's the exciting part of it. There is going to be music, there is going to be free food, there's going to be everything that you want. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. I've had people asking me on my WhatsApp platforms, is the food truly free? You haven't experienced that yet. Yes, this is Ignite Media, Metro TV, Original FM, and 94.1. We are bringing you free food. If you have food to come and cook here too, we'll have the space for you. For all vendors, we have the space for you to come and put up your machines, your equipment, and cook your jollof and enjoy. Let us all dine together on Saturday. So from 9 a.m., ministers are passing through, chief executives are passing through, municipal chief executives are passing through, our sponsors, the money spenders are all passing through. I'll be introducing to you pretty shortly. So please join us Saturday, 20th day of December, right here on the premises of Metro TV or Ignite media, and let's enjoy ourselves. It's part of the Christmas celebration. So come and begin your Christmas right here on the premises of Metro TV. So forgive me, this is how we begin the show today. It's, of course, Business Edge, and we'll quickly run to the performance of the local currency, which is our Ghanaian currency. Remember that it is 60 years old. How is it performing? We have naturally been showing you the trends of performance so far over the last 60 years, but currently how is it performing against the major trading currencies, after which I would have a very special interview. I don't know whether I believe them, but you would have to prove to us how credible what we see on TV is. I'll be talking about Easy Paints. They say they seal leakages, they are waterproof, and those of us who have mold in our houses, those of us who are told to put black rubber on our foundation and do, I'll be asking her all that. So let's quickly go to the performance of the cedi against the major trading currencies. This is how the dollar is selling as of yesterday, close of business, and this morning the dollar is buying for 11.49 Ghana cedis and selling for 11.50 Ghana cedis. So the midpoint, of course, will be 11.5. That's the average interbank exchange rate. Let's see the British pound sterling or the euro quickly, and then we can come to the studio for an interview. So the British pound sterling is going for 15.37. It's buying for 15.37. If you have any business to do outside the country or the port or wherever, this is a quote from the Bank of Ghana's office, and it is selling for 15.37. Wow. So selling and buying are the same figure. This doesn't regularly happen, but of course it's good for us. And again, I keep saying that we are concerned about the stability of the cedi. Let's say the euro. The euro is buying for 13.50 and selling for 13.51. So if you go to the banks, that's how much they are going to buy it from you, or if you're going to buy it from them, that's how they are going to sell it to you, 13.51. But if you are sending your money in there, they will buy it at 13.50. So again, if you look at it right from the beginning of the year or even in this month, the stability has been steady, even though it's appreciated and depreciated at certain points. It's been quite steady, and that's it for the performance of the cedi against the major trading currencies. If you go into any of the commercial banks to do your transaction, if you have to transfer money or whatever it is outside the country. My first interview for the day. Remember that we'll play an interview with the Minister of Roads, not the Minister, the Parliament's ranking on roads in Parliament. We'll play an interview with my colleague Dominic for you, maybe the first part of it. But for now, I'm going to talk to a very special person, and she works with Easy Paints. And we hear lots of adverts by producers of paints and paint products across the country bragging about their products. What we usually hear is how their paints will be able to solve the kind of problems that we encounter in, first of all, building our structures, or when we have completed the building, the problems that we face, or when we begin to live in, the molds that we have around the houses, the leakages, the cracks, and everything, especially the roof. Those who do secret roofing, the kind of leakages that you get, and you are never able to sleep. I have had friends, or I have friends in the construction sector, and so I am always following them. But Easy Paint says their paint is a panacea to all of your problems. Let me welcome Zenobia to the studio this afternoon. Zenobia Opoku Dakwa is the head of sales and marketing at Easy Paints. Zenobia, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kwesi.
You're welcome. Thank you. I hope you're doing well.
Very well.
I don't know whether you like my introduction or not, but do you have the panacea to our problems?
We do.
Easy Paints?
Yes.
What is Easy Paints?
So Easy Paint is a company that has been in Ghana for 20 years.
20 years?
Yes.
Wow.
And we produce all types of paints. Mm-hmm. But for the this special paint that I'm talking about, which you see in the basket, and I'll explain why we use the basket, is this is a paint that we thought it's very wise and effective for Ghanaians.
Why?
Because, you know, we saw that most of our homes, our lands have water in them. Some have very salty places, especially Tema, Cape Coast, the
Takrade's. The Pampram areas,
exactly.
have a lot of salt.
So we saw most of our customers coming in with different, you know, types of problems with their homes. And so we brought this easy waterproof paint. And then we used the basket because, you know, in Akan we say,
those who are praying against their enemies, they pray that they will have kenten to go to. Yeah.
But if the kenten is painted with easy waterproof, no. So I'll do a demonstration. I'll show you how it is. So this is the basket. And the outside you see in the white is the waterproof paint. The inner side you see that is shiny is acrylic. It's one type of an acrylic. We have two types of acrylic. We have the acrylic, the semi-gloss, which is in this one, that has a shiny finishing. And then we have an acrylic matte that has a very mild finishing. These two types are the top-ups you use when you use the easy waterproof paint. So I do the demonstration.
So before you do the demonstration, what you're telling me is that you've put the waterproof paints in this basket, and you have just done the acrylic coating.
Yes.
And so when you put the water in, you will not mess up my studio.
Not at all. So, you know, I'm going to put the basket very closer to you.
No, but we need an insurance just in case you mess up the studio. Are you sure, very sure?
You don't need any insurance. You don't need any insurance.
Because we are going to allow you pour the water into the basket.
Yes.
And it will not come out.
Yes.
Okay.
I always tell people that I think in the you know, Bible days, that basket they used to carry Moses had easy paint in it.
Yes.
It had the waterproof in that. Yes.
So it had the easy paint.
Yes, that was why the basket was able to, you
float on the
sea.
water.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to
So I have to feel it to see whether they are not lying to us and whether it's an actual basket. And to be able to prove to you, whoever is watching, at this point, I am your only source of credibility. So I am sitting here, and I need to be able to prove that they are not just showing us a video or a recorded video. And we see some of these things, especially on social media. What you see is not what you get when you go and buy. So I have to be able to stand in for you and make sure what they are doing is very true and real, because I face some of these problems personally, and I may go ahead to buy. So the water goes in.
Okay.
I'm only concerned about my set, but if you are so sure,
I'm very sure. So
the insurance is that if it goes through, you will pay.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about that. So I'm going to let you pour it in. Maybe I have magical hands that will do something.
I'll get down.
Yes.
I'll get down and see how.
So watch Kwesi.
Yes, I'll get down. But if it goes out, you will still pay. Even though I'm the one pouring.
Don't worry at all.
All right. So can we have the cameras turn on us? Okay, we have. And let's see. I'm very careful. Wow. Maybe, let's see. So I would lift this, turn it around a bit and see. Hey. Easy paint.
Yes.
How much is it?
So this
I'm going ahead of myself.
this is what I'm telling you, that this is what you need on your home. This is a primer you need for your walls. Instead of getting other primers that you would have to end up having to apply paint on every 3 months or 6 months, this is the best primer you need on your walls.
My point is that we had heard of Graffiato, and some of us thought that Graffiato was the solution to the problems. But per experiences, I mean, not to destroy anybody's business, Graffiato is a wide range of for everybody. But I still see molds. I still see parts of the place coming out. Can this solve it?
Yes. And we've worked in so many homes that had graffiato, and it was giving problems. So we had to bring everything down and then apply the waterproof, and then they put the graffiato on top of it. So I tell people that once you see these molds, you see water coming through, especially from the lands. You go to some homes and water visually is seeping through from the floors. And this is the best thing. When you start with a foundation, you don't even mix at all. You just pour it there.
Okay.
You just pour it in there, leave it to dry, and then you continue the building so that it stops every water from the ground.
Oh, so you don't even need to place the black rubber we talk about?
No, not at all.
When you're doing the foundation
Not
and you're
at
going
all.
to do the casting,
you don't need
you
any
can
rubber.
just use your waterproof paint
yes. And
on the floor.
We can even give you in the color of the cement so that you don't have to think about, oh, what if I'm using white and I have to? No. We'll give you in the color of your choice.
So first of all, it solves the problem of salt. And then the water is not able to penetrate.
Not at all.
To come and distract.
Yes.
What if you have the problem already? You didn't, for some, maybe they even place a black rubber and it is still coming through. There are some who didn't at all, who didn't place anything at all. And so I've seen a contractor who said they need to break off the plaster and remove the bricks one by one and replace them till they go around the house and reconstruct everything technically. Can you solve it?
This can solve it. And you don't need to break any what you need is first, if there's been a paint applied on it, you just have to get the paint off the wall for us. And then when you're done with that, just check and see if the plastering on the wall is very solid. When I say solid, I mean after the paint has been scraped and you put your hands on the wall, you don't get any dust particles from there, aside the paint. But if you get any particles that has to do with sand, then you see that the plastering wasn't done well. So in this case, you need to do replastering. Leave the plastering to dry, then we apply the Easy Waterproof. We just do 2 applications. First, we need the surface to be applied, has to be cleaned. Second, it has to be dried. Then we do the first application that has very light texture for your first coating. It has to be very light. We apply, if it's outside, we leave it for a day to dry. If it's inside, we leave it for 2 days to dry. Then we do the next day application. That is the thicker side that you're seeing on the basket. Yes. So the second application is thicker than the first one. This is just the 2 coats you need.
I'm going to leave the water in till we are done, and it's not going to leak.
Not at all.
Not going to come out.
Not at all.
In the basket.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So I have a friend whose house, she did everything. A very nice, beautiful mansion. When you go in, there is dampness coming out up to about half of the wall. This is inside the house. And she was told to scrape it and apply a certain black paint. I don't know whether, I think bitumen or however it is. She did that and repainted. But I can currently see the dampness still coming.
Recurring, yes.
Will you be able to resolve that?
It will.
How will you do that?
So in that case, what we do is we just break off a little of the plastering to the, where the problem is. We do that, and then we wash, leave it to dry. Then we apply the waterproof there. Then we top it up with a plastering. So when we top the waterproof painted side with a plastering, then we give a second coat, and that's it.
So it seizes the water from coming
it solves it, yes.
We are talking about water coming from the ground. Water can come from the top too. It rains.
Yes.
Roof.
It solves it. That is the best. That is the best. I even tell people that once you build or in a house and you have a roof, you don't even need the roof to tell you, I'm having a problem, attend to me. Once you have the roofs on it, just apply the waterproof paint on it so that if you would have any problems in the future, it solves it. So if either it's a new roof or it's an old one, all we need to know is the surface has been cleaned. Once it's cleaned, we apply, and then that's it.
That's exciting. But do people know about this? I'm happy that we are talking about it. And for those of you who are calling me, please, today we haven't opened the phone line. What we'll do is to put their number. Maybe if we have the number, we'll put it on the screen so you can begin calling. I think I have the number. Is it the 0243-7696?
Yes.
So 0243. Maybe Derek, you can put it up on the screen for us. There are people who are calling. Please, as for me, I am just a presenter, making sure that what they are telling us about is in its truest state. But the number is 0243 707696. 0243 707696. Okay, so I'm told that we have a squeeze back which has it on. How is your question like? Is it affordable? Can people who are watching you and would want to, maybe they are using a different kind of brand. I have used different kinds of brands, and now with all of this quality and strength that you are talking to me about, I may assume that you are not competitive on the market. Are you?
We are. I've seen there are lots of people trying to even, imitate baskets.
What you're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
But you get the product and you know which one is the best. And they go and they will always come back and tell you, oh, I wish I knew I met Easy Paints, earlier. Comparing the prices, when we tell you the price of our paint and you check the other products in the name of
the same quality and the same standard, all other things concerned.
You see, our prices are so cheap.
Wow.
So cheap, but very potent. And during this festive season, we're giving a very nice discount to all our customers.
Wow.
We were doing it for our painters and then our, homeowners, construction,
and real estate developers and so on.
Then people started, oh, Stephanie, that's a very bad thing you're doing. What of those of us who are just buying it? So we're doing it for all our customers.
Who buy it ourselves and give it to the painters. So what happens to us?
We're doing it for everybody. Easy Paints wants everybody to have a very peaceful home, a home that you can just go and then feel very proud of, a home that you don't just go in and then you get a very strong stench, meeting you and telling you you don't need to bring people in here. It's like you see that Ghanaian movie, Ahaya Busumfie, on Kawabasa. And some of these stenches and some of these problems in the homes, and that is what Easy Waterproof Paint is helping to solve for Ghanaians.
I bought one paint some time back, and that leads me to my next question. They said it was mosquito repellent, and so I rushed to go and buy. There were a lot of mosquitoes in my house then. And in fact, I didn't enjoy it. So the end of it all is that I didn't enjoy it. Will people enjoy your paint?
They do. They do. And just Tuesday, I came here on Good Evening Ghana. And when I was done with Paul and I was getting that, young man said, oh, madam, it's nice to see you. But you see, I made a mistake when they came to paint. And he gave me something to think about. Those of you who have the solar panels on your homes, please, when we come to fix your roofings, because you have the solar panels in there, kindly notify us so that where the solar panels are, we can do the painting indoors. Because he didn't do that, the water had stayed in that part of the roof.
Oh, yes.
Then he remembered, oh, because I didn't let them treat here. So please, those of you who have the solar panels in your homes, when they're doing the treatments, kindly notify them so that when they're done with the roofing outside, they can do the ceilings indoor for you.
And those with secret roof that have the pipes going through, it means that they can seal the pipe.
It can,
if you don't do it well, and the rain will be held.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
But do you have staff artisans who you have trained professionally to be using this? Because, I mean, like you say, there are people duplicating. There are also painters, the fraud ones.
I know that.
Who may want to give your paint a bad name.
Exactly.
Because they want to make their money. And if I'm the owner, I came to buy it myself from you, and I'm giving them to paint. Because they are not going to buy from wherever to make their cuts, they will tell you it's not good. How are you dealing with that?
Okay, thank you so much. So we have our painters, but at this very present time, they are super busy, super busy.
Because it's Christmas, people are painting their homes.
Yes, no, but I think from August, they've been very busy. We have people who want, our painters to come and do the perfect job for them. So we tell people that if you want our painters to come, you just have to hold on for us. So maybe the 3rd week of January or even in February. Then they can have enough time to come and attend to you. But if not, and you have your own painters that you trust, you can bring them to our office. Then we'll show them the correct way to do the application for you.
I said I wasn't going to read messages and no calls, but Theophilus Akwe, he works here, he owns buildings. He says, Chairman, please tell her we need some of the paints. And he has asked that I read it to you. So, Theo, when she's done, please gather your money. And she says it's very affordable.
Yes.
And
we'll give you a very good deal because it's coming from Metro TV.
Okay, that's fair enough. Then we can all follow the queue and come. Follow the ladder and come.
Yes.
Follow the ladder and come. And maybe your final words to people that are watching you, it's Christmas. People who want to paint or repaint their homes and do renovations and so on and so forth. So let me give you the final words to go on.
Okay, so for those of you who are thinking of painting your homes at this festive season, the best paint you can buy, so you don't have to end up having to paint your homes every 3 months or 6 months, is Easy Waterproof Paint. And we can guarantee, I think you can watch the basket from homes that it's still here and it's not leaking. And that's how it protects your homes. So we're giving you quality for the money that you're spending on it. Come to Easy Paint. Our offices at Abeka Junction. From Achimota, we're just closer to the Abeka Shell filling station. And then from Circle, the road that leads to La Paz, we are beside the Allied filling station. You can give us a call on 0243-707696. The main office will be breaking on 24th for the Christmas holidays. But we have another big shop at Tudu, just opposite the Lebanon House.
Okay.
That is opened throughout the holiday season. So if you don't get to come to our office at Abeka Junction, you can go to the Tudu shop, and then they'll give you everything that you're looking for. Kindly let them know that you want waterproof paint. And it comes in these 2 sizes, the 15 liters bucket and then this 5 liter bucket. Make sure you're seeing the waterproof rating on it and the seal is not broken. Make sure you're buying it from a good source and make sure that you are getting something good for your homes. Give yourself a Christmas treat by getting your homes Easy Waterproof Paint and then the Easy Acrylic Paint. And remember, with Easy Waterproof Paint, no more leakage.
It's still there. It's still there. It's still there. I'm still holding it. In fact, I'm shaking it to see. So it's there. But remember also that it's not only waterproof paint that they produce. So any type of paint at all that you are looking for, just look out for Easy Paint. Easy Paint. But specifically, if you are looking for waterproof paint, don't go anywhere. Just go to Easy Paint. So I'll allow Zenobia to go, but don't go away. I'm still right here. When I come back from this break, we have another discussion, and I'll be playing to you the interview with, that's Dominic Hart. Dominic Hart with members of parliament on the issues on road here in the country. Stay with us.
Branch manager. Of course, I accept only quality and affordable printed souvenirs for my promotional campaigns.
I'm the head of academic affairs of a very important institution in Ghana. Of course, we only deal with quality, reliable printing companies for our institution's printing materials. I'm talking about Appointed Time Printing.
Appointed Time Printings. We take pride in our extensive print scope that transform your ideas into captivating visual masterpieces. We delve into the core objectives and vision of each print project. Precision print is at the heart of our printing process as we meet your tight deadlines. Our rigorous inspection, color verification, and overall printing excellence are assured. 20 years of printing excellence. It's always a pleasure working with you to create a vibrant, dazzling printing experience that gives you a masterpiece. Appointed Time Printing, your world of quality and affordable printing.
Hello? Hello, Auntie Abena. You won't believe what just happened. Grandma received her 4 TVs. 4 TVs? Yes, 4. Okay, I'm coming.
I'm not able to.
It's like a scandal now. You are using it to spread grandma like that. Spread grandma? 4 TVs, 2 fridges, microwave. Abba, Kojo, why? Do you want to open an electrical shop for her?
Hey, no. It's a regular 100 cedis I send her.
I'm sure it's Uncle Atu.
Let's call him.
Atu? Why? Atu? Why are you spreading a grandma with appliances?
Me? Spread who? When? How? Please, it could be Amma.
Let's call Amma.
Let me call her.
Hello?
Oh, why?
What are you saying?
Appliances for grandma, no. Why?
Hey, it's not me, oh.
Assembly, critical.
Let's call grandma.
Hello?
Hey, grandma. So who is buying all those stuff for you?
Call me Granny Cash. Grandma know the joke, the luckiest. If they do me 5 hours per year. When I buy ticket 100 cedis, I pay them small or big. I automatically get my free gift.
Hey, sir! Yes, so with the luckiest, anytime you buy tickets up to 100 cedis, whether small or at once, you are guaranteed to win a free gift. TV sets, fridges, hampers, airtime, cash. Remember to dial *712#, choose option 4 and follow the prompt. With the luckiest, everybody wins. Even Granny Cash.
This Christmas, Cartus Agri Limited is bringing you freshness, flavor, and festive joy straight to your home and office. Right here in Accra, Kumasi, Cape Coast, and Takoradi. Cartus Agri, your #1 poultry plug. Fresh birds, sweet eggs, delivered with love. Get ready for our juicy Midofopa package. You get 1 broiler, 1 layer, 2 crates of eggs, plus our special chicken spices. All for only 450 Ghana cedis. Midofopa, sweet value for you. Or go big with our Coco Bolobo package. That is 2 broilers, 2 layers, 2 crates of eggs, and chicken spices, just for 800 Ghana cedis. A Coco Bolobo. More chicken, more joy. And for families and corporate bodies ready to feast, try our Odon Soda package. 3 broilers, 3 layers, 3 crates of eggs, plus spices for only 1,200 Ghana cedis. Order now, enjoy more. And the best part is, corporate orders come with free delivery. Terms and conditions apply. Call us now. 0558 376127 or 0241 674268 or 020-331-5557. This Christmas, choose Cartus Agri Limited. Cartus Agri Limited. Freshness you can trust.
Metro TV presents the Jollof Festival. Get ready for non-stop entertainment, vibrant vendor booths, and yes, free food for everyone. We're calling on all vendors, cooks, and food lovers from every corner in Accra to Metro TV. Step into the spotlight for a blazing friendly Jollof Showdown. 5 embassies, 5 flavors, 1 crown. Who takes the Jollof crown? Ghana, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, and Sierra Leone represented. All you need to do is to make your way to the premises of Metro TV, Dr. Isaac Street, Northridge, Accra on Saturday, 20th December 2025 for free jollof. It is totally free and open to the public. Guys, you don't want to miss out on the best jollof of the day. The Jollof Festival. Don't miss the heat.
Meet James. James has been searching for happiness for years.
So we asked locals to point him to the source of their happiness. Until one fateful night, when his search finally came to an abrupt end. Find your happy place with GoTV. Get GoTV to enjoy a wide range of shows for the whole family. GoTV. Love it.
Hello? Hello, Auntie Abena. You won't believe what just happened. Grandma received her 4 TV. 4 TVs? Yes, 4.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm not able to.
It's like a scandal now. You are using it to spread grandma like that.
Spread grandma?
4 TVs, 2 fridges, microwave. Abba, Kojo, why? Do you want to open an electrical shop for her?
Hey, no! It's a regular 100 cedis I send her.
I'm sure it's Uncle Atu.
Let's call him.
Atu? Why?
Atu?
Why are you spreading a grandma with appliances?
Me? Spread who? When? How? Please, oh, it could be Amma.
Let's call Amma.
Let me call her. Hello? Amma, why? Why are you saying? Appliances for grandma, no. Why? Hey, it's not me, oh.
They are sometimes critical.
Let's call grandma.
Let's call grandma.
Hello?
Hey, grandma. So who is buying all those stuff for you?
Call me Granny Cash. Grandma know the joke, the luckiest. If they do me 5 pounds per year. When I buy ticket 100 cedis, I pay them small or big. I automatically get my free gift.
Hey, sir! Yes, so with the luckiest, anytime you buy tickets up to 100 cedis, whether small or at once, you are guaranteed to win a free gift. TV sets, fridges, hampers, airtime, cash. Remember to dial *712#, choose option 4 and follow the prompt. With the luckiest, everybody wins. Even Granny Cash.
Metro TV presents the Jollof Festival. Get ready for non-stop entertainment, vibrant vendor booths, and yes, free food for everyone. We're calling on all vendors, cooks, and food lovers from every corner in Accra to Metro TV. Step into the spotlight for a blazing friendly Jollof Showdown. 5 embassies, 5 flavors, 1 crown. Who takes the Jollof crown? Ghana, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, and Sierra Leone represented. All you need to do is to make your way to the premises of Metro TV, Dr. Isa Street, Northridge, Accra on Saturday, 20th December 2025 for free Jollof. It is totally free and open to the public. Guys, you don't want to miss out on the best Jollof of the day. The Jollof Festival. Don't miss the heat!
Right, welcome back from the break. This is still Business Edge right here on Good Afternoon Ghana, and it's on Metro TV. We are coming your way live from our studios here at Rage in Accra. I told you I was going to go on break, and I'll be right back. This is business. We talk business, we talk employment, we talk everything that supports the socio-economic development of the country. Yesterday, I asked my producer for the show, Sandra, and Derek, and I asked Derek, what's our plan for today? What have we been planning? What's the discussion? Attorney General is speaking to the press today. President Mahama has spoken at the airport and lots of things. Foreign Minister is in the news, and Derek said, Chama, Jollof. I said, well, we're doing Jollof. I am excited about it. It's Metro TV's Jollof Festival. So it's Ignite Media Jollof Festival, and we've already invited you on Saturday, the 20th day of December 2025. The Metro TV Jollof Festival begins. It's going to be every year. Maybe Easter will still do it. So those of you who are telling us you are in the US, you are in England, the UK, and wherever, and you are coming for Easter, you want something to enjoy, it is very possible. our Chief Executive Officer or Managing Director, Von Bakustin, makes things possible. So it is also very possible. But this Saturday, for now, this Saturday, we are excited to bring you the Ignite Media Jollof Festival. And I have in the studio Michael Jamana Edu. He's the events lead for Ignite Media Group, IMG. So Metro TV, Original TV, and Original FM. We also have 94.1. And I'm going to be introducing to you a very special lady before Michael begins to speak. She's from Nigeria. She started the contest already, and we're asking her, you didn't bring any jollof to the studio, but you started talking. But you know our dear brothers and sisters in Nigeria, they always steal the show. So let me welcome to the studio Deborah Ore-Oluwa. I hope I got it right.
Ore-Oluwa.
Ore-Oluwa.
Yeah, gifts of God.
So, gift of God.
Yes, please.
So Deborah is the Chief Executive Officer of the African Continental and Local Dishes and Financial Secretary Association of Nigeria Women in Ghana. In 1 minute, I'll let you talk about the African Continental and Local Dishes because you are participating. Okay. Where are you located and what do? You cook for people? You sell food?
Wow. I'm located at Adenta New Site. I cook based on order. Although I've worked with several restaurants like the Barlows, Ari's restaurant. I've managed some restaurants as well. So now I'm doing my own thing. So you order my food, I cook it, I send it across to you. Therefore, events as well. I take orders for events, weddings, birthday, funeral, just mention it. So whatever you want, most especially Nigerian dishes, like our amala, gbegiri, and ewedu,
the egusi,
our efori roll, our egusi, our ifokore, our asaro.
I've tested some of these. Not most of. I've done egusi.
Egusi. Even Ghanaians, they do egusi.
Yeah.
But Nigeria's egusi
I did that in South Africa.
Nigeria's egusi is even different.
No, it's Nigerian people who prepared the Nigerian egusi in South Africa for me. So I've enjoyed.
So you saw the difference.
Well, I did, but it wasn't a Ghanaian food. The egusi is a Nigerian food, so of course done by Nigerian. You expect that it's the best.
That's true.
But we are doing jollof.
Oh, trust us. We own jollof.
You know Ghana is best in jollof.
No.
You know.
No.
It's a fact.
I can bet it with you.
I've tasted Nigerian jollof before.
Maybe you tested the wrong one.
By Nigerian?
Well, it's not. See, let me tell you something. Even Ghanaians, it's not everybody that can cook. Every woman cooks, but it's not everybody that has that key to a particular food.
But so when I travel out, usually I look for African restaurants.
Okay.
And you know Nigerian foods are very popular in African restaurants outside the country.
Of course.
So I'm telling you that in the UK, in South Africa, and even in the US, usually I've entered African restaurants where there are Nigerian cooks, and I've tasted Nigerian food.
And how was it?
Oh, they are good. They are sweet and all that. But I'm telling you, when it comes to jollof, I've tasted Nigerian jollof.
Okay.
And I know my Ghana jollof.
Oh my gosh. Number one, Ghana jollof is not well done. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to discriminate. I don't.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
When you talk of food, you should be able to eat something with ease and not eating in difficulties. I eat Ghana jollof because most times you buy, and at the end of the day, I have to keep throwing and throwing. But are you not happy? It's kind of hard,
That's an endorsement for us because you are a Nigerian, you cook, you are a chef.
Yeah, and
you still go ahead and
of course, because
you enjoy it.
No, because I need to see what is made of.
So that you can compete.
Do you understand?
So that you can learn.
So that I learn what? So that I can prove to you Ghanaians that, you're missing.
Well, so the person organizing and putting in the whole of this together, under the auspices of the managing director of Ignite Media Group, is a person called Michael. I don't know if you've met him. He's the man seated on my right.
We have some scores to settle.
You have scores to settle with him. But Michael, tell me, what's going to happen on Saturday? So tell me about the events, maybe why we are doing this and what's going to happen, and the lineup for Saturday. Oh, of course. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. So Saturday will be, oh, please, you need to put on your mic for me. So Saturday, here at Metro TV and Original TV and Original FM, will be where we settle the score. So the Nigerian community, please come to Metro TV. The Ghanaian community, those who are interested in jollof, and everybody, the Sierra Leone community, please, this is where you've got to be. And you're bringing your people, right? I'll come to you again.
Definitely.
Thank you.
I'm bringing my people.
I already see some 2 or 3 beautiful ladies following you already.
For you to know that we are fully prepared.
Did you think you were coming to cook already?
No, but you know, we Nigerians, there's a word we say in Yoruba language, in your last show on me. And the meaning is, people are the clothes I put on. You don't understand?
You're bragging. You see?
No, it's not about bragging.
My difficulty is that
And that's
if
what
the
I'm
Ghanaians don't take care, we know Nigerians. The talk alone will win the match. So please, and Michael, when I come to you, I'll be asking you that. We beg you, the people cooking for Ghana, we beg you. See how she has started. I mean, making us less.
Actually, we were one. We were one family.
Yeah. No, of course.
We were one family. But the truth needs to be told. And that is what I'm doing. I'm only telling you the truth. You can compare now. Is it the taste? Is it the color? Is it the natural spice? Oh my God. Is it the well-cooked formula?
You see, I'm sure.
I even wish you can permit me to come with my firewood.
Your firewood.
And let me now give you the proper,
the local
one. For you to now know that, Ghana Jollof, it's coming behind.
Well, the good thing is that it's not only about Ghana. Oh, Michael.
Okay, it's not even just Ghana, sorry.
It's not, So the competition is who is the king or queen of Africa. The entire
Nigeria.
Africa.
Yes.
So,
yes.
yeah.
So
there
the,
you go,
the
Michael.
competition has been there for a very long time.
Yeah.
And Metro TV
Yeah.
want to settle that. And also, you know, Christmas is coming, the festivities, activities. So we want to commence that activities or festivities with this Jollof Festival. And we realize that we have these African, West African countries that battle themselves with this Jollof competition. So we said, okay, let's go for that. Let's invite these West African countries. So we have 5 African countries.
Which are, so Ghana is number 1.
Because Ghana is number 1.
Ghana will be number 1.
Yes.
Hello.
So number 1.
Hello. Hello.
Oh,
Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone. Which other country, please?
So it's Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Cote d'Ivoire, and then Senegal.
And Senegal.
I can see you will be biased.
You sure?
Towards Ghana.
No, we won't.
You won't?
No. We are not tasting. We are not the judges.
So we want a very fair competition because the battle has been there for long. And the exuberance and how enthusiastic Ole is now.
Yes.
I'm sure that if she doesn't win fairly, you won't have it easy.
Yes, fairly. And
like
it will be fair.
So you need to assure us that everybody that's coming, that you need to assure us how competitive and fair it's going to be.
So we have professional chefs actually coming. So they are doing their tasting. And the tasting is going to be blind tasting.
Okay.
So that's the fairness.
Okay.
So you don't know which country's food you are tasting.
Okay.
So that's the fairness.
Okay.
So you know. So after that, then you tell us number 1 was the best. Number 2 was this. Number 3 was this. So that's how we are going to do it. So it's fair. So if Nigeria comes forth, it's fair.
If Nigeria comes forth,
it's fair.
So the competition is very rife among or between Ghana and Nigeria.
But one thing is, when Madame Abisi came here, the Senegalese woman, she said Jollof originated from Senegal.
So that's the argument they have been making. When they saw the fight between Ghana and Nigeria, they said, hey, you guys, hold on. Do you know
we own the Jollof rights.
We are the fathers and mothers of Jollof. What's your business?
And then Madame Yvonne from Cote d'Ivoire also said they have large number of Senegalese in Cote d'Ivoire. So they have taught them how to prepare the.
Can you imagine?
So they are better off than Ghana and Nigeria.
Interesting.
So it is between them and Cote d'Ivoire, not Ghana and Nigeria.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight.
Wow.
And it's this Saturday, 20th,
Wow.
20th of
Wow.
December.
But what will be the nature of it? Will you showcase what they are doing on TV? What's the plan?
Yeah, so it's going to be live on TV on Saturday. So from 10 a.m. when the cooking commences, it's going to be live on TV. We'll pick it live on Metro TV, live on Original TV. So while the cooking is going on, it will be live, and we'll go back to our normal program. So 2 hours, it's live on TV.
Okay.
When we get to performance, we'll pick it live.
Okay.
When we get to where we do the presentations,
Okay.
we'll also pick it live. And then when we announce the winner too, we'll pick it live. Then everyone will know who.
That's a free advert for everybody who will come.
Yes.
And the vendors who will come and mount the vending points or the booths who will come and mount the booths.
Yes.
And I'm told some people are bringing goods and live goods to exhibit.
Live goods.
So there's exhibition.
Yes. So we have vendors. Some are bringing drinks, fruit juice, fresh. We have someone bringing live pork. He will do everything from here. The killing and everything will be done from here. The grilling will be done from here. And we have goat as well.
But hold on. Is that also free?
Okay, yes.
We can eat for free?
Yes. The food is free. The jollof is free. So we have professional caterers also bringing.
So what Oli will cook?
Yes.
I specifically will want to be with her and to taste.
Yeah.
It is for free.
Yes.
When she's done cooking,
yes,
the food is for free.
Yes,
Oh,
and
wow.
hers is for tasting.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
We have caterers also who are cooking and bringing in jollof to feed the public for free.
Oh wow!
Yes, so
wow.
Nigerians won't also be free. But as and when it gets finished, there's also more jollof for everyone that comes. So if you are coming, the food is free. The jollof is free for you. So everyone should come and eat free jollof for everyone. Yes.
So even though the event is being brought to you by Metro TV, Original TV, and Original FM and 94.1, remember also that we have sponsors. I'm going to allow Michael to acknowledge the sponsors that we have who have been supporting this. Some are bringing rice, some are bringing chicken, some are bringing goods like we are talking about, gold and so on and so forth. But we have two major programs at Metro TV who are at the forefront of this event. That's Cook Africa. You want to watch them. I'll provide the times that they show pretty shortly. And then we have the Bo Asete. We have a young man with beard going around eating people's food for free and telling us Bo Asete. And when I look at him, I wonder, he still doesn't grow big anyway with all the food. But you can always catch Bo Asete and Cook Africa. I'll give you the times pretty shortly, live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, all the time. But for now, who are the people who are making this dream come true for the people who want to eat for free?
Great. So we have great people supporting us. So we have Cactus Agri Limited.
Okay.
They are supporting us with the chicken. We also have TDC also supporting us. We have Pap Farm also supporting us, and also Maggie is also part of us. And Easy Paint. Easy Paint also
Easy Paint just came here. Easy Paint was just here.
Yes. So they are not only doing the painting, they are also helping people to also get free jollof coming this Christmas. So they are also part of the people supporting. We have Fast Lane Hospitality School. They are also coming around, bringing jollof to feed everyone that will come. Those are our sponsors behind us. Yes.
So let me come to you, Ori, and before we go, I would let you put your number out. People who want to order food from you and so on and so forth, because you are coming to spend time and cook for people for free and for us to come and eat.
And for you to know that Nigerian jollof is the best.
No. So you are not really concerned about the cooking. You are concerned about the competition.
Everything. All in one.
That Nigerian jollof is the best. Anyway, so like he said, I'm happy about the credibility of it. The fact that we can be able to prove, and you will not end up saying because we are in Ghana, the Ghanaians have.
We've been to. I remember you mentioned Cook Africa.
Cook Africa, yes.
Yeah, I was at the competition they did last. The 5 countries. Nigeria won. I was one that represented Nigeria.
So is it
I didn't even do jollof
but is it really about your cooking skills or about the taste of general Nigerian jollof?
It's about Nigerian having good, natural, healthy foods. You don't get.
But I hear the Nigerians add beans to their jollof.
Oh, you add beans to it?
Beans, yes.
No. Which part of Nigeria?
Beans and plantain.
Maybe. No, see,
On the side.
plantain is just like, even Ghanaians,
Yeah, we
they add
fried
vegetables,
plantain,
they have cucumber. But even tomorrow, I'm going to surprise you.
So the beans is not part.
I'm not going to use plantain. I'm not going to use salad.
So what are you going to do?
Oh my God!
You don't want to tell us.
If I mention it,
Have you tasted
I'm going to
the
use
Ghanaian? Have you tasted the Ghanaian goat jollof?
Goat jollof.
Yes.
Of course, Nigeria, we also do goat jollof. We call it jollof is not just one.
Yes.
You know, there's assorted jollof.
Yes.
You have beef jollof. You have fish jollof. You have goat jollof. You have vegetable jollof. You have plain jollof. You have local palm oil jollof.
I would need to find a Ghanaian chef to come and do this discussion with you. You are a chef, so it's difficult to. Okay. So before I go to my next line on the item, maybe let me give you the opportunity to tell us how we can reach you before you give us the final words, and then we can go to the next interview.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. If you want to reach MD CEO Ore Oluwa, MD of African Continental
and
local dishes, you can reach me on my telephone number 0257 042666. Let me come again. 0257 042666. I wonder why Ghana gave me that number.
That's a special number, anyway.
I tell
it
you.
means you're a special person. So, Michael, finally, why should people come for the program? It's on Saturday.
First of all, there's free jollof.
Free jollof, anyway. Yes. There's free jollof.
And then secondly, we are settling the battle, the jollof war. We are settling that on that day. So if you are from any other African country that wants to come, I will assure you to come. You come and participate. You come and meet your country people here. You come and support them and cheer them. Also, cheer them on to win this battle so that we'll be able to support it. So I'll invite everyone to come around, come and eat free jollof, come and support your country, and let's have fun. So the Christmas day.
And if you're a vendor, please, if you haven't registered with us, I'm sure you will lose out because there is multiple levels of advertisement for you. For the participants that will come, a number of people are coming, a great number of people are coming. They would want to purchase your products. If you get to mount a booth, they would want to purchase your product. So if you haven't registered, I think we'll put the flyer on the screen pretty shortly.
And let me mention the number.
Okay, so let me allow you to mention the number. Please go ahead.
So you can call 0266
0266
18
09
27
0266 18 09 27 0266 18 09 27. That's if you want a space to be a vendor, I mean, we are accommodating everybody. We'll still allow you the space to come in. And apart from the people that are coming there, remember that we are streaming live on Metro Digital. Live on Metro Digital. So we are live on Metro TV social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitter, Metro Digital. And then our website as well. So you don't want to miss this opportunity to be part of this very great event, this great Christmas event. And like Michael said, of course, the food is free.
It's free.
Well, thank you very much, Ore.
Thank you.
Ore Oluwa.
Ore Oluwa. I like the name. Ore Oluwa Deborah. She's the Chief Executive Officer, Africa Continental and Local Dishes, Financial Secretary, Association of Nigeria Women in Ghana. And Michael Jamina Edu is our events lead here at IMG. You can see how the competition is already. This is not even with us chefs. This is a chef and people who don't know how to cook. I don't know if Michael does, but let's meet on Saturday. It will be exciting. There will be music. Some music artists are also passing through. There will be a live band. Just come and enjoy and chill for the Christmas. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming through. I'm excited to have hosted you this afternoon. I told you earlier on that my colleague, Dominic Kansapra, has had an interview with the chairperson of the Roads and Transport Committee of Parliament, Honorable Isaac J. Mensah, who is a member of parliament for the Wassa East constituency. I'll play that for you for the final part of the program. You want to see how road construction and development is going on in the country, and that's how we would wrap up the show for the afternoon. My name is Kwesi Afriyie. Please enjoy.
So far from the studios, we're here in Parliament, Job 600, here in the office of Member of Parliament for Wassa East, Honorable Isaac J. Mensah. We want to discuss matters around transportation, our roads, and a lot more that I believe will benefit or will help the Ghanaian people. The Road Traffic Amendment Bill was passed recently in Parliament. There is a lot that goes in. Here is the chairman with us. We want to discuss matters with him here on Good Afternoon Ghana to see how possible best we can all smile throughout the passage of this bill. Good afternoon. You're live on Good Afternoon Ghana.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you doing, sir?
Not too bad at all in yourself.
Great. By the grace of God, I'm fine.
It's nice talking to you.
Awesome. Awesome. You're looking sharp.
Thank you.
Your skill on the floor of Parliament is awesome. The way you debate, the way you talk, the way you go about your reports and comments and contributions are awesome.
Thank you.
I must commend you because I've seen it for myself.
Thank you. I was grateful.
Wonderful. It's Christmas. Yeah, what are the preparations for Christmas?
Yes, Christmas is a normal ritual. Every year you want to celebrate Christmas, and especially as Christians, we want to wish ourselves well. And nationally, all over the world, Christmas is celebrated. So I wish everyone, each and everyone, Merry Christmas. More especially my constituents, Wassa East, the chiefs and people of Wassa East and Western region. More importantly, I want to wish the first family Merry Christmas. And they've been so good to me. They have, on several occasions, given me the opportunity to serve. And so now that he is back into politics again, in power again, we pray for God's guidance and protection for him and their family. And so around this time that we are preparing for Christmas, it's only good for me to wish him and his family Merry Christmas. And of course, nationally, I wish all of yourselves also Merry Christmas.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Let's delve deeper into your jurisdiction, what you do best. That's the chairman on the Roads and Transportation Committee in Parliament. What is the policy direction regarding the bill that was passed?
Thank you. As you rightly said, our committee is responsible. It has the oversight responsibilities for roads and transportation. Roads, I mean the urban roads, feeder roads, highways, and road fund. And for transportation or transport, we have oversight responsibility for the transport ministry with all the agencies, about 15 agencies, GAPOHA, GASEM, Ghana Civil Aviation, Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, and many more. So we have that responsibility, oversight responsibility towards these two main ministries. But we're not talking about the Road Traffic Amendment Bill.
Yes.
So that is an amendment to the Traffic Amendment Bill of 2014.
Right.
And basically it seeks to give more value to the Okadas. That is all we all want to see. During our campaign in 2024, the issue of Okada was very topical.
Right.
And there was commitment by NDC, President Mahama, that if the government, NDC, is voted into power, it will want to regularize, find a way of regularizing Okada. Yes. Okada was, and until the assent is given and finality now, it still continues to be illegal. So he wants to legalize it. So that is why the Road Traffic Amendment Bill 2025, was brought to birth. So basically, it's to provide regulatory framework for the use of motorcycles, tricycles, quadricycles, and so on. And you see, it also, having regularized that or legalized that, gives employment. A chunk of our youth are there. And that is why the age of 25 was brought out to 21 to allow for as many people as possible the opportunity to earn a living. And so the ministry will come out in due course about the actual regulations going forward. And basically it's under the DVLA. And so yes, basically to do that. And it also to provide some regulations regarding emissions and so on. And basically safety. Because when the regulations are clear and the fact that drunk driving is also very critical in there, if we ensure that you drive, you don't drink, you drink, you don't drive, it all helps to regulate and ensure safety on our roads, especially around this festive season. So it's timely. And that's why it is good to talk about it.
Right, we'll go there. We'll go into the economic aspect and all that, the job creation, employment, and all that. We engaged the Okada drivers on the street the very day the bill was passed, and we saw the enthusiasm, the happiness, in it. But it seems both caucuses, the majority and minority, are all happy, to assent to this bill. I mean, what informed Parliament's decision to pass it? Was there any, rounding of the table around the passage of the bill? Was there any contention? And how was it diffused? How was it strategically, dealt with to the point of getting to Parliament, and then the passage was done?
Actually, a lot of work has gone into it. The ministry did a lot of work to get this thing this way, or so far. The various stakeholder engagement took place. We are aware that the various associations, I mean the Okada associations, they have associations and and maybe not unionized because of the fact that it's of the illegality. So these groups were all engaged, and of course the ministry also engaged Parliament. So Parliament leadership all over were all engaged before we just shut the gun. And so if you realize or you see that there is that sort of cooperation or unionism in the whole affair, then that is the reason. Because, see, it's long overdue. The Okada thing is long overdue. It's illegal, but they're doing it anyway. So you better check them and make sure that you provide them the necessary support to get it done properly.
Fair enough.
And so don't be disappointed, don't be worried that, or don't be surprised that normally or ordinarily you see the debates, heated debates, in that respect. But, the other side was in support and supported the majority, and that's why we're able to go far.
Well, let's look at, has there been any, from the committee side, which you chair, has there been any stakeholder engagement with the police, the MTTDs, as to how to see to the regulations and also violation of the traffic and all that?
Yes, that's happened. Like that? It took place. Before we got to this level, there were initial engagement with the MTTDs, with the police and so on, to the extent that we also even had to go outside the jurisdiction of Ghana to Rwanda and Nigeria, lessons learned, and we get to know from them where have they reached and how successful they have been, particularly in Rwanda. In Rwanda there is Okada, in Nigeria there's Okada, and China and Malaysia, all these areas have Okada. So there is something that we can learn from them. So apart from the Rwandans and African region, going there to see, to learn from them what is happening there. Internally too, we have had a lot of engagement with the major stakeholders, the police, and the Okada union themselves, and so on. This engagement, or this stakeholder engagement, was led by the ministry.
Right.
And of course, we as parliamentarians were also involved. And when we got to the table about it, we spoke our minds, we expressed concern about the law or the bill. And I think it is also important that one of the heated areas that came up was the age.
Yes.
The age of 25 brought down to 21. So initial engagement was still 25. But upon further consultations, reason came to the table that...
Would there have been a little slide to 18 or so?
So one thing, first thing first. So I've always believed that you start from 1 before you go to 2.
Right.
So in order to give room for as many people as possible who are already in it anyway, because they're doing it, so you better make sure that you do it and do it well. The age bracket is very critical. The 21 age bracket is very critical. You would have finished the university, you would have been matured, and all those. So I think that let's start with this. If we go into it and we are seeing progress, reasonable progress, then we can begin to think about escalating it or bringing it down to 18 and even 16. But if it is commercial, I think that it's important that we stay to that age.
Right.
So why would you want to engage a minor in commercial, motorcycling business? So 21 for me is reasonable. If you check the school going age, the universities and all those, I think that reasonably one would have been matured,
right,
relatively, to be able to do this business.
But aside of being a minor, we should also look at whether the ministry is also creating a path of, let's say, compulsory training for, some of these young ones who want to, go into that tangent.
I think it's one of the things that the ministry will consider.
Right.
That we give voluntary training. I wouldn't go for compulsory training. It's voluntary training. People should come in voluntary, and they'll come. Apart from that, people are also, taking up the pain to take some training. I'm aware of some schools, private schools, that go into training some of this class of, motorcycle users. So before one will be certified to drive with the license, the DVLA want to make sure that they walk you through the process. And so you have the license, it means that you've gone through the training. You're not driving. Before you are given licenses and vehicles and so on, one would have gone through the training.
Yes.
And so when you are going for your license, they walk you through the process to make sure that indeed you qualify to drive. And as soon as you pass the test, why not? So the same thing is going to happen with them. And I'm aware that already private organizations have, brought themselves together to train the motorcyclists by taking some money from token. So why not?
Are reckless driving also part of it?
Of course, because you see, when you are trained to drive properly.
Yes.
You are trained to abide by the rules and regulations. It's just like driving. When driving, there are rules and regulations, and same as motorcycling. In the north, there's been this concern that why is it that in the north, or northern sector, motorcyclists or people who use the tricycles and motorbikes do abide by the law. When there is traffic, they stop. When there is moving on, they do. But the point is that in the northern sector, motorbikes, have been a major source of transportation, especially in the rural areas. And so therefore, the police, even though, it's illegal for commercial purposes, the police have played very useful role in trying to bring them to order. So most of the time use it as private, travel. And where it is commercial, that is why it is important that we legalize it, give them the training and support to be able to do it and do it. It's always about safety and safety on our roads.
Are we not considering that our streets will be flaunted, by Okada and all that, especially in the Greater Accra, in the heart of Ghana, where, you have so many of the youth, going into that. I mean, buying the Okada bikes because we cannot afford the, Toyota Vitz and Uber and what have you and all that. We believe that when we buy our Okada, we can do our kpakpakpa and then we are good to go.
Yeah, but I think life becomes more simple when these class of commuters or this class of equipment users are regulated. Because I think that the unions will want to provide them with specific locations that they can be packed. And so sometimes you call, they'll come and pick you, and you know the locations, you go and they'll take you. It will not be a matter of littering, because the MTTD will want to make sure that, they just don't litter the areas.
Exactly.
They have designated areas where they do have to be packed and certified. Because first of all, you want to have the certificate or the license to ride. And so the unions and the government to make sure that assemblies to make sure that they've provided designated areas for them to park and pick passengers going forward. So I don't think so that they will litter the areas now. You go to China, you go to Rwanda and so on, they are regulated and perfectly they're doing the job. So there's it's understandable that anxieties that if you allow them, it's all over the place. Let's start because I think the MTTs are ready, the ministry ready, and
the DVLA.
The DVLA very ready. The DVLA,
Christmas, Cartus Agri Limited is bringing you freshness, flavor, and festive joy straight to your home and office. Right here in Accra, Kumasi, Cape Coast, and Takrade. Cartus Agri, your #1 poultry plug. Fresh birds, sweet eggs, delivered with love. Get ready for our juicy Medofopa package. You get 1 broiler, 1 layer, 2 crates of eggs, plus our special chicken spices. All for only 450 Ghana cedis. Medofopa, sweet value for you. Or go big with our Coco Bolobo package. That is 2 broilers, 2 layers, 2 crates of eggs, and chicken spices. Just for 800 Ghana cedis. A Coco Bolobo. More chicken, more joy. And for families and corporate bodies ready to feast, try our Odon Soda package. 3 broilers, 3 layers, 3 crates of eggs, plus spices for only 1,200 Ghana cedis. Order now, enjoy more. And the best part is, corporate orders come with free delivery. Terms and conditions apply. Call us now. 0558 376127 or 0241 674268. or 020-331-5557. This Christmas, choose Cartus Agri Limited. Cartus Agri Limited. Freshness you can trust.
So Timbuktu, Ghana Mali, Sumanguru, you know what you show. Hello Ghana. A rollicking experience is about to happen at the Metro TV station on the 20th of December this year, and it is the Jollof Festival. I want